Welcome back, my family. It's time to gather around the campfire again. Gaming Podcast Episode 2. And today we're going to have a banger for y'all. We're going to be covering Are Aliens Real? Yeah, had you ponder and wonder on that one, nephew. Not only that, we got the NFL draft. And most importantly, what's going on right now, we got the NBA playoffs. So make sure you sit back, stay tuned, get your popcorn ready, and let's cue the video. First, in particular, we're on RuneScape for a reason. And that reason is being, I'm going to ask you to expand your mind. Think about this. You think God, our creator, or whoever you think the creator of the earth is, would only be so limited to just humans? And I look at it like this. See, I'm a big believer in Christ, Jesus Christ. Of course, I'm Baptist, but I'm not here to sway your views or anything. I'm just going to be real. Think about it. We were born last in the image of him. He never said what he made us out of. We could have made out of pixie dust, nephew, just snap of the finger. That thing about the Tower of Babylon. When we was going to create and go up into the heavens, God stopped us for a reason. Right? And what was that reason? Because we're not supposed to be up there. But how did he do it? Listen, he told you to change your lingo, nephew. So what happened was everybody got their language changed. We started rumbling. Everybody started riling. And we was divided. And ever since that, we never had unity for real. You know what I'm saying? Everybody done broke apart. But the reason that was because he didn't want us to know what was going on. If you think about it, anytime there's any interaction with aliens, whether it be a different type of species or extraterrestrial, or we call it, time travelers or people from the future, whatever you want to do it. And some theories do with the ancient astronauts. Everybody likes to predict it and say that it's some crazy looking thing. First of all, if it was, it would have been the angels or fallen angels. You already know how they're described in the Bible. But bro, more 9 times out of 10, they look like us. Look exactly like us from planets that we was on. You know what I'm saying? Who would have stopped God from creating aliens or extraterrestrials right on a different planet just as experience to what's going on? But see, I'm not gonna get too much into it, but that's just a little snippet. But just really sit on that thing about it. You really think there's not nothing else out there with us? I know you got a couple people in your life. You probably may go to work, school, got co-workers, associates. You know you got some lizard folk. But need I say more? And if everybody that's still had us on my back burner, this is an afterthought. We have literal proof. There's UFO sightings, and the government just came out not too long ago and literally said they had to catch an alien. Went right under the radar because we got all this terror and COVID stuff going on. Telling you, it'd be right in front of our face, but nobody's asking those questions. Another thing I'm going hand in hand with that is the aspect of time. Why don't we really want us living too long, living off of the earth and being natural and all that? Because when that time, because we realize we be too smart and big brain and we create things. And we create crafts and time travel. That's another way. We already sort of is proven we have the brain work. All you have to do is try at the speed of light. In all of our time and all our existence, we already know somebody accomplished that. We already know it's been done. They're probably walking around among us now. They're just probably eating and running it up right now. They sit back bro, I already lived this. I'm saying, some of y'all really probably going back and forth, and that's your grandson. Great-great-grandson. With how he cooking you in this John. And like I said, I'm going to make sure we have a part 2 with the lens and all that, but you think about how much we know about outer space and all that. We know about planets, stars, and all that stuff. That's proof in the pudding. We seen that stuff could have been inhabited. Or think about how we just trying to get to Mars. Bro, we barely know anything about our ocean. Let's start on that theory. You think aliens can be in the ocean? They can be. What if mermaids and all that stuff that we be going on that people be putting on back burner? That could be extracurricular. That could be aliens, man. I'm telling you. We only explore 7% of it. And you know that's why my main thing, I think there's something believed to me on that tension. We never touched the ocean's floor. That's one of my big things. I feel we haven't even reached that part. But anytime we try to, those shuttles, when they're down there, they experience so much pressure and water pressure. And then when they have the cameras going on, one time they had a gigantic octopus and everything down there. Just third wheel, bro. Don't be having eyes because it's so dark. You know how, oh my gosh, how prehistoric and stuff be going on. And this is another thing I want to talk about, time travel and all that stuff. It's literally written down in the books. You gotta start reading again. But not only think about this. how many inches are there dragons and stuff like that. People was finding dinosaurs. But that's what I'm saying. I ain't gonna be too much long because I'm talking about this stuff for forever. We about to hop into what's going on in the NBA right now. You already got to know what we gotta talk about. 2-0, Knicks up. What's going on with Brunson? He's out there snapping. Them Celtics is choking. I've been said Tatum was not that guy. We already knew that though. Jaylen Brown got all the, you know what I'm saying, got all the achievements, all the accolades. He just Jack Moore. That's what I'm saying. How they blowing that? And then we got SGA and the Thunder. 87 points in the first half. Come on, he basically dropped a 90 ball. But I'm going to lean on everybody know me. I'm like, come on, Brown, I didn't know more. But Brown not in there, I'm telling you, they're just trying to change it to have all the young guns going in. Like I'm saying, like, Curry hurt right now. But Draymond popping off. We all knew Draymond could do it, though. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of stuff going on. AE was cool, but I'm watching it going on right now. He's dialing it back up. Buddy Hill was playing out of his mind. But for real, it's going to be key. That bull on the Warriors, that Spencer bull, that the 2 times a cross champ, a little shifty man, all you got to do is come through and everything. And make sure they pull that out. But as it's looking right now, the finals are fair take. You know what I'm saying? You got the Cavs looking like the Hawks from Kyle Korver and them. They getting cooked by Tyrese Halliburton. You seen this big ball celebration? Wow, bro. That's what I'm saying. And then let's shout out to Big McCall Bridges, man. Punking both of the Celtics superstars. First game, what he do? You don't want that, GB. Took it right out of his hands. The next game, pinning you. Right? Tatum does not know what's going on. Like, honestly, when it comes to ball, I feel like the reason the Knicks are cooking them is because, bro, unless you're the Warriors, them threes is not going to work and add up, bro. You need them for sure buckets. And that's exactly what happened. Jaylen Brown cuts time is going off, he gets for sure buckets. You get them twos, them hard grinding things. You know what I'm saying? For real, I'm telling you, the Knicks need made. You know what I'm saying? A little bit taller than the Brunts. Got the slowness. I'm out there looking like Brian. Got the jumper. You already know I got the D like Pat Bev. I've been out there cooking for them. And no, we're not going to bring them no 76ers because Paul George and Joel Embiid just caught them. But yeah, but now we going to hop over and see what's going on. Y'all know I'm a big Seattle Seahawks fan. Bro, we got rid of DK. We got Sam Darnold. I didn't really pick up no pieces I liked in the draft. I'm like, yo, another thing. I'm really into him for real, the football. I'm telling you, I'm just a gamer now. I'm retired. Got me ready to come out of retirement. George Pickens just went to the Steelers. Psych, he went to the Cowboys. Gotcha. You know he got traded. DK went to the Steelers. We got Jeffrey and the Bull. You know what I'm saying, on the Raiders. I don't really feel like anybody gonna snap too much. The Giants being hyped with the Bull Carter. Like, I feel like the Chiefs gonna come back. Like, my home was gonna be on that tour. But can we talk about what happened to Shador? Everybody know my man should have won top 5. Like, he was really just trying to prove a point with his dad. Like, we already had Bron do what he did and get his son on the team. We not gonna have everybody forcing and doing the play. Back in the day, the Bull could ball. And I already knew Shiloh was gonna go undrafted once Shador go on the back burner. But like he said, all they need is, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter where you start, it's where you going and you end up. Honestly, I wanted Shador to be on the Seahawks. Sheesh. He done been out there cooking. But yeah, we ain't got no more Gino. Got freaking Jameis and Russ on the Giants. But yeah, we coming to the end of the video. Make sure if you want part 2 and continue to grow with us and all love and support we've been going on this journey. We at big 620 subs. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe.